The tune of 24 turnovers that translated to 27 points.
Quick reminder of the starting lineup for OKC: Wiggins, Bazley, JRE, Trey Mann, and Josh Giddey. And the ball tips around right back to him. Bazley at the top, and the Thunder get a fresh 14. As Giddey rifles it cross court, Wiggins spots up. He's open for three, and he knocks it down. And that's a familiar sight for everybody that's seen Josh Giddey play down in Australia. There's a nice drive, nice finish inside. That goes by Franks. Here comes Detch. Detch is going to have it knocked away by Giddey. Great job getting back defensively. Forces the turnover. There is Mann. Had the feet planted, and he makes him pay in transition as he bottoms the three.
Had no chance to block that shot. Just stripped the ball. Thunder continued to play on, as they did last night, and turn it over to Mavericks with those 24 turnovers. And I was hoping he would be here tonight. But I played with him on that 96 76ers team. As the 36ers get inside for two.
Offensive set on the last inbounds play that resulted in a bucket. This one is a screen that sets up the mid-range jumper. Another made shot by Randall II. So it's 6 consecutive. There is Mann again as he gets loose at the top of the key. When you think about being 20 years old in the NBA, you're really in the infancy of your career. Little no-look turnaround, Wiggins. And here comes Mann. Flips it up to Bazley. Wiggins made one from that spot earlier in the game. Not the second. Giddey right there with the redirect. Thunder played well here over the last couple of possessions. How about Mann off the deck? Puts up the three. So silky smooth, and he's got himself another one. Past the midway point. As Giddey gives it up to Bazley. Bazley just using that strength and size to back down McCarron. That's a good feeling when you're a big man. You know you can just carve out that space and bowl your way right to the rim. And now the Thunder want to run. Giddey keeps it himself and takes it up as he glides with the finger roll.
As well as pass. Call that triple threat.
Had another block on a guard last night as Giddey pulls up, got to the nail, and drops it in. For Josh Giddey, it's now an 18-1 Thunder run. They really opened it up here in the first quarter. That'll slow that down momentarily. It's 18 inches closer than it is in the NBA.
Oh, I would have been a great player.
Maybe you would have knocked one, right?
Oh, don't bring that up. Why did you bring that up? I just didn't make one.
I was actually just saying that, you know what, if they had the line a little closer, then you would have got one. If they played by FIBA rules, your basketball reference page would look a lot different.
Thunder, once again, smothering defense, translating to buckets on the outside. That's number 8. Didn't have a summer league, didn't have off-season workouts, you know, and he was one of the youngest players. In fact, he was the youngest player in the NBA when he came in. So he had a long way to go, and he's come a long way in a short distance. Wow, how about that long pass that made a short bucket? I stand corrected. Korkashevsky, as advertised, was the one who made that terrific pass on that hard-cutting. You know, a 7-footer is a 7-footer. And he certainly has a really, really nice skill set. How about that? Just handing that tasty dish off. Just makes your mouth water.
Well, Omorui's got 11 points. That three is good from the outside.
Our very own Royce Young here on front row.
Okay,
but it's PJ Carlissimo, right?
Absolutely. Oh, for sure. It's PJ. Championship with the Spurs in '99. Played for the Wizards. And certainly is a legend, not only over here in the States because he's done so much for his country.
And all Thunder here in the first half. And Omorui's a leading scorer now with 13 points off the bench. Omoruyi now trying to use his size on the block. An old school post move, using that pivot foot and a little fadeaway. I mean, you used to be evaluated whether or not you can make that move.
Right. Like I said, it's a high-level move, and how about that? That's a high-level shot.
More international players on last year's roster than any other year. Nice cut, man, little ball fake. Oh, he sprung himself free. That's just a good play. It's clearly a foul-baiting move. Nice one there by Bazley. Speaking of the move, well, he went with the right hand that time on the left side of the rim.
For the Thunder, That's what's doing a lot of damage on the scoreboard. 9 of 16.
Had some looks. There's a pretty cut inside. And so we're under a minute to go here, first half. Man, his patent step back jumper, and he shows it brilliantly. So we open up the third quarter, and the same starting lineup for OKC to open up the game. And Tre Mann picks up right where he left off in the first half.
With that three-point shot. Right now, Adelaide just has no answer to it. That's a nice little answer there. Going all the way down Main Street and flushing it is Cleveland.
And the most important thing is doing that throughout the entirety of a quarter. And so far, the Thunder's been able to do that and sustain that for an entire half. It's a 48-minute game, though. Got to keep it up here in the second, guys.
Just all build momentum toward that season opener in Minnesota.
How about the three-point shot of Wiggins? Boy, it has been on display. Harris just got swatted. Franks with a putback. He got blocked again by Bazley. And finally, on the third attempt, after two impressive blocks down low from Darius Bazley.
Finally, Adelaide gets a three-pointer to drop as JRE gets inside.
Always talking out there. Mark Dagnall said the maturity is popping. There's a putback underneath by Harris.
And now has made that adjustment being an NBA player.
That three is good by McCarron.
Tenure of the Oklahoma City Thunder, who's entering their 15th season.
There's the patent shot from Tre Mann, who makes it look so easy. Man, Tre Mann, how about the night for him, Michael? He's got 23 points. No excuses. The gyms were open.
And just like, with Tre Mann, as advertised, it's a work in progress that's delivering. It's really taking advantage of those minutes they've been given. And that goes way back to last year.
Oh, what a closeout on a block by Poku. He's got to reestablish himself after going into the first row. He just does get back on the floor. Now he's going to go coast to coast. Footwork is underrated in the NBA, wouldn't you say, Michael?
Well, that's why they work on it a lot. That's where backdoor cut. 56% from the field and almost 50% from downtown.
Well, Paris Lawson's conversation with Mike Wilkes, it was the connectedness on defense.
Got his start there. And I think with these players coming over, playing against NBA teams.
G League Ignite, you can go to college, you can go down to the NBL like LaMelo Ball did. Omarui had a big first half, and how about the tip in by Woodard underneath?
You would say, okay, this is their first game, and they just got a lot of energy. And they're just really terrific energy tonight. That's a nice shot. Wow, just beautiful.
You see the Thunder trying to run a particular play here. Jalen Williams was directing traffic, trying to get everybody in the right spot. Omarui.
A little problem. Do you give him the three or you give him the drive? Well, he just showed he can make a tough drive.
Oh, they're going to call the block on Waters. Flying back tomorrow on the way to the United States. They went to Sydney, to LA, to Phoenix. Nice fast break. And Mark Dagnall not liking what he sees.
Just keep driving until the tank went empty. And I would just be on the side of the road going, this is great. This is like one of the best days of my life.
And go hang out in Adelaide with 36ers.
Yeah. And Andrew Gage. I mean, I told him I was going to try to come down there.
Get ready for an Israeli team coming to town on Sunday. We're going global.
That's right. Sunday, 6 p.m. tip. Right here, another international game. And the final one of the preseason.